Good morning and welcome back to a glorious episode of Paperweight Performance. I'm Sully.
I'm Robbo. Look what the cat's dragged in. Alright, I'm Dan. This is my Monday ST200. This is my Monday ST200. We've been using today for the last 2 years. So, not too bad. A couple of bits of work. So, 2.5 litre V6 engine. Also used in the BTCC. Obviously, it drops. It's 2 litre. I do apologise for not cleaning it. Bit of a dog at the minute. There are some modifications that it's had, such as BC racing coilovers, discs and everything being done. But it definitely needs some bodywork. Wheels need changing. I bought Powerflex bushes front to back, so they're soon to be going on as well. A nice Monday ST200. So it should be getting pulled off the road hopefully soon. With things changing in everyday life. But yeah, I'm really excited. So it's not the only car I own. As Sully has said before, I also own a Rover, which hopefully we should be seeing soon, as well as another very spicy car to bring to the channel. That is a little while yet. But yeah, I'm not absolutely on the Mondeo for like 2 years, so it's good.
Right, so as you saw in the previous episode, Mini 1, me 0. So we're going to try and equal playing fields today, if I can get the ball back on.
Nearly Mini 2, mate.
So what was beating me, if you look through here, completely rounded. So I've been trying to cut it off, beat it off, everything you can think of, try and get it loose. I think the previous guy must use thread lock or something because it's absolutely solid. So fingers crossed, today with a bit of gentle persuasion, we can get it removed and get the door off.
Right, so back at me, Sully, with the old girl, the old 4x4. In the last episode, you've seen us sort out the boot. Well, the last episode before. Sort out the boot and find more holes everywhere. Oh, there's more down there, more there. There's quite a lot. But we're not bothering that today. As you see, the car's still down here. It's not meant to be. But I had a week off work. I pulled all my muscle in my shoulder and my neck. So that's left for another couple of weeks maybe. But in today's episode, we're going to be focusing on, if you'd like to come down here, if you can hopefully see, we have a lovely collapsed exhaust which I need to cut off, and this bolt just up there and there, as you can see. That's been an absolute pain in my bum. So that is coming off today, so I'll get the driver's seat out, hopefully move the carpet, and then we can do a proper video on how the floor actually looks. But first things first, exhaust, bolt, and then hopefully we'll go from there really. And we'll come back to you with hopefully some updates of how we're getting on down here. Can't save it, I just wanted to try and pattern that bit. That's what I want to try and do, where the actual floor is. I want to try and pattern it. Obviously, if I need to, or I'll just go and buy some new floor from a different Sierra. That's what I'm thinking, or literally try and get a floor pan. Bits of floor pan anyway for this side. The other side's sound. Seems alright, the other side, it'll come out lovely. So I'm just really hoping I can actually buy some floor from somewhere. not be beaten. We are mighty. Yes. Oh God. I've got the crap under there. Gee me. Jeez. That's not good. Right then. I'm going to carry on getting this up, these plastics off. I'm going to try and get the carpet out. The exhaust staying off because we actually can't get to it. That's the problem. But we might give it a go. Now the seat's out. Maybe try and get the carpet up. Go from there really. I don't know how Yobbo's got on.
Oh. Yes! Woo!
Oh. Was that actually nearly off?
Yeah, it sucks. That was horrible. That was hard work.
Yeah?
So, we've evened the playing fields. Are you ready for this? We have a door off! Woohoo!
Happy days, man.
Didn't realise it was that heavy.
Well, look what the space is for. A lot of spaces in that bit. That's it. Put it against the car, we're now going to have to move.
It's off! Finally. Oh. So I can inspect the door properly. See if we can
Fix it.
do something about these delightful things. Which, as you can see here,
That's pretty bad.
you know, they've been butchered. But yeah, we'll go from there. See where we end up.
That's going to be a fun journey, mate.
Yeah, I think it might really need Georgia because
It's a bit. It's all crusty in that corner. Yeah, look, you can bend it. Nah. Oh, I've done a lot of work. Didn't look that bad now, so we can't really see the corner.
Yeah.
Now we can. Now we can actually see.
Oh, you're not paying rent, you can be evicted. But I don't know if you can see in the camera, right down here, right in front of my finger, this side, there's a giant hole behind the hinge.
Oh, is there? Oh my God, there is.
Lovely hole just behind the hinge.
Yeah,
So-
I might be a new.
And there's a hole here.
That is easy to. Yeah, maybe not.
There's a hole here, and the top part of the door skin is snapped as well. So I think that might be see what we can sort, or New Georgia.
Crispy as shit.
Very crispy. So what do you reckon about this bar? What's your opinion on it? I've heard everybody else's. Half an hour tops from here.
It's half hour tops. But
Honestly.
it's a massive yard.
Right then, so update for you on the old fudge. So managed to get the seat out, as you can see, and the carpet is now out. And there's definitely some haulage. There's some holes all the way along here, all underneath here, hole here. All that is completely shot. All down there is completely shot. Obviously, I've said previously, I'm buying that whole beam. So I'll be able to just weld most of that in, cut it and weld it straight into that. And the other side is just as bad. Let me go around to the other side. Stay there.
Yeah, so I was wrong about a quarter of a car then. It's more of an eighth of a
Yes,
car.
it is, yes. So as you can clearly
yeah.
see, we have some holes. Quite a lot of holes, actually. I'm not impressed, really. But what do you expect? It's an old car and it was sat doing nothing for like 12 odd years.
Weight reduction.
Like, DVLA have nothing on this car. Like, didn't we find a tax this for this? For like 2000?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
I swear it was like year 2000
Yeah,
and
when
that
we were
was
cleaning
it.
it, originally cleaning it out.
So it might even be 23 years, this vehicle's not actually touched the road. And I know why. It's got more holes than the colander. Like, you see like women's nettings, yeah, this hole.
But it was also used for towing boats, so it spent a lot of life around water, which could also cause the reason why it would rot.
You wanted a challenge though.
You did
I
want a
did
challenge.
want a challenge. And do you know what? It's definitely more challenging than the Subaru.
Well, it definitely didn't show this bad in the adverts when we looked at it, did it?
Yeah, wow.
But,
I knew how bad it was going to be. But at least on the bulkhead and behind the dashboard looks mint. So I'm going to try and keep the dashboard in. I've just got to check all the wiring's alright. Which I've checked most of it, and most of it seems to be A-okay. So it's just little bits. Tidy up. So yeah, and start cutting and welding really. Tidy all this up.
Very exciting times. Very exciting times.
Innit? Because I've got seals at home. We'll show you that later on. A little end clip with some new panels. Really. So. Right then, let's crack on cleaning the interior out and yeah, catch up with you guys later on. Right then. Oh.
Crust.
Yeah, actually just, there's some crust. It's not gone well, actually. So if you have a look, there is some big holes, obviously. All around here's some holes. Down there, I think behind there's going to be some holes. There's quite bad. All the way down here. And then on the other side, let me just quickly run round. It's also got a bit worse over here. And when the camera comes around here, you'll also see some more holes on the floor around here and on the tunnel. So, really praying that I can actually buy some parts off another Sierra. Maybe cut them off, I don't even know. It's either I've got to make them from scratch or yeah, pretty much make them from scratch really, I think, if I can't get them. So, but right, anyway, it's time to tidy up, because we've got to get going. So, join us for the last update. Right then, so that's the conclude of the day. We have done quite a bit of work, haven't we, lads?
Not what was planned, but we got a good amount. We got carried away with a few bits. But
Yes, we did. But you got your door off.
whoop, whoop.
I got my
Door
seat
off.
out.
Yeah, and the carpet.
Yeah, and the carpet.
And finally, that seat.
Fine, yeah. Finally nice to have that actually
Destructible
out.
bolt.
But unfortunately, that's going to be the end of this episode. But join us next week for more carnage and cars. That's what we're all about, really, isn't it?
Whoop, whoop.
Having fun. So yeah, join us next week on Paperweight Performance. Goodbye for now.
Adios.